When did falling on your butt 1,000 times ever turn out to be useful? Everybody laughed at the years I spent figure skating. Same spin 500 times, smiling while your feet bleed, getting up off the ice so fast nobody even sees you went down. My own brother called it the most pointless hobby on earth. I kind of believed him too, right up until I became the head cook at a restaurant. My first night running a line at a place called Marlowe's. I walked into pure chaos. Pans on fire, a guy crying in the walk-in, tickets jammed 3 feet deep, and the cook before me had just untied his apron mid-shift and left out the back door. The owner had warned me this kitchen ate people alive. 3 head cooks in 4 months. I stood there watching 6 grown adults scream at each other over a broken oven. That's when something old kicked in. My coach used to say it before every program. You don't get calm by waiting to feel calm. You stand up straight, you breathe, you hit your first mark, and the rest follows. So I didn't yell. I just walked to the middle of the line, planted my feet, and went still. Took maybe 10 seconds for the first cook to notice. Then another. The crying stopped. I said in a normal voice, "Okay, we're behind. Nobody's dying. Hands moving, mouth shut, eyes on your station." One kid snorted, "Who are you supposed to be?" I told him I was the lady who used to land jumps in front of 2,000 people with a sprained ankle and a smile, and he could either cook or get out of my way. He cooked. I set the rules fast and didn't bend them. Stations stay clean. You call out before you grab a pan. You stay behind when you walk behind someone. You burn yourself. You keep going and cry about it later. They groaned. But it worked. The pushing stopped. The screaming stopped. Just the sound of a kitchen actually running. I ran it like practice. Same prep, same order, same timing, every single day, until their hands knew it without thinking. Repetition felt boring to them. I knew the truth. Boring is what saves you when everything goes wrong. Within a month, Marlowe's was the smoothest kitchen I'd ever stood in. Other restaurants started poaching my cooks. The owner kept asking how I did it. Then came the real test. Packed Saturday, every table full, and a fryer caught fire and went up the wall. Most kitchens would have lost it. People shoving, customers stampeding the door. Not mine. I called it the second I saw the flame. Fire, burners off, gas off, everybody to the dining room. Walk, don't run. Nobody froze. Nobody panicked. We had the room emptied and calm before the alarm even finished. I grabbed the extinguisher, hit the base of the flame the way you'd hold a long edge through a turn, steady, no shaking, and it was out in 20 seconds. Smoke, ruined wall, not one person hurt. The owner just stared at me afterward. "How is your crew that steady?" I told him the truth. Same way a coach turns a clumsy kid into someone who can fall, get up, and smile in one motion. You drill calm until it's the only thing left when the panic shows up. The cook started calling me coach instead of chef. I wore it like a medal. They bragged to other kitchens that they trained under a real competitor. Years later, I still get messages. One runs his own place in Denver now. One's a pastry chef on a cruise line. One girl, Daniela, who used to cry in my walk-in, just opened her first restaurant. She wrote me on her opening night, "Thanks for the boring stuff." While everyone else is screaming, I already know how to stand still, breathe, and hit my first mark. That's when it hit me. All that skating never prepared me to win medals. It prepared me to stay standing when the whole world's on fire. Best job I ever had. Turns out falling 1,000 times wasn't the pointless part. It was the whole point.